Okay, so on the road again, and I'm following up to my Strongman programming video, and I'm going to talk about the first fitness characteristic I mentioned, which was maximal strength. So I'm going to explain how I managed to overcome a weakness whilst working on the characteristic of maximal strength to hit a new deadlift PB in my last competition. So I'm going to base this around an 8-week training program, which is what I had, and most people tend to run like an 8-week program into competitions. So the weakness was losing tightness around the knee and losing tightness in the back when the bar's around the knee and causing it to swing out a little bit, makes the lockout harder. So what I did, I set up some blocks so that I was pulling about an inch below that point. And it was a simple 5 sets of 5 reps for 5 weeks. I like the number 5, that's me why. And started off really light, gradually got heavier, kept the weights, the reps and sets the same. So the last couple of weeks were quite tough, the first few weeks were easy, but it was all about reinforcing a proper back position, proper shoulder and scapular tightness. And yeah, it worked. So I definitely felt a carryover after a few weeks of doing that in my regular deadlift. And then the final 3 weeks were more specific. It was pulling from the floor, speed deadlifts, typical sort of thing you see. 55% bar, 20-ish% in band tension, 8 sets, 2 reps, 1 minute rest. Real simple, tried and tested method. I find it works, and that was just to get the specific mechanics of pulling from the floor ingrained whilst focusing on the speed close to the competition. Now, maximal strength was my first deadlift session of the week, so my competition style deadlift. And the way I worked around that was another basic sort of model. It was 2 weeks of 5s, 2 weeks of 4s, 2 weeks of 3s, 1 week of 2s, a week of singles, and in a week of the competition, I pulled some speed reps just for technique reinforcement and refinement. It started off at 80%. The 5s went up a few percent into the second week, and then a few percent into the 4s, a few percent on the second week of 4s, so on and so forth, so that the last strength week where I was pulling singles, I managed to hit my equal PB. So I knew that with some rest and one sort of speed session and proper recovery, that I would be looking at a PB on competition day. And it turned out that I hit a 10 kilo PB, but that 10 kilo came up easier without a real grind than the equal PB I'd hit the couple of weeks previously did. So I probably could have grinded out a little more. However, if you looked at my Instagram, you've seen that PB did not get counted because I was an idiot and got cocky, started shouting and screaming, and dropped the bar like Eddie Hall did in like 2014. No rep. Anyway, I still managed to win the competition, so I don't really care anymore. I can laugh at it, but I pulled the weight. That's what counts. You want to argue with me? Hit me up. But yeah, so going back to the beginning, 8 weeks, you wanted to program for maximal strength and work around a weakness. 2 sessions per week. One of them is competition style, basic sort of linear progression, tapering type model, whatever you want to call it, working up from fairly light, not being too aggressive with the program jumps each week so you don't miss reps. I do miss reps, I'm a bit stupid. Do as I say, not as I do, please. And then your secondary session is skill and weakness focused. So for me, it was block pulls at a point where my technique breaks down, but close to the competition, the technique refinement, weakness fixing was thrown out the window, and it was more specific with speed work just to help the peak into hitting a personal best. That's what I did. It worked. It might not work for everyone. Some people, maybe powerlifting coaches, probably have a complete different approach to it, and yeah, they're more experienced than I am, but I'm just telling you what worked for me. Hope you appreciate it, hope it helps. Let me know any thoughts, feedback, comments or criticism. Video number 3 will be coming up soon, which I will discuss the repetition strength and like stamina and fitness element of Strongman. And yeah, catch you guys soon. Thanks, bye.